All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hope for the elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short and translate lesson to how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video "A World Where Money Isn't Everything Would Be a Better World." All right, and Lord wills, brothers can see on the screen I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says "A World Without Finances." It says we are entering into a world without finances, and it will be a better world. All right, and ultimately that world is going to be the kingdom of heaven. All right, where money, when it comes to the nation of Israel, I'm speaking on behalf of the nation of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, because the other nations don't matter at all. All right, especially the so-called white man who's responsible for this system where money is everything. It's going to be a better world for us, the nation of Israel, because in this current world that we're in right now, Esau, Edom's world, money is everything. Like they say, money make the world go round. All right, in this world, money determines whether or not you eat. Money determines whether or not you have food in your refrigerator. You know, money determines whether or not you have a roof over your head. Money determines whether or not you have heat in the wintertime, or you have air during the summertime. All right, or whatever. You know, money in this world determines your whole status of life, and it shouldn't be like that, man. Really, when you think about it, money determines really whether you live or die. All right? Because think about it, the people that don't make, or that are homeless, they don't have enough money to buy, to get a house, they have to sleep. There's been cases where they sleep in the, they're up in the colder regions of America, like the Midwest or up north, and they won't have a place to go, and they'll just lay on the bench and freeze to death. And why is that? Because they didn't have money to, for shelter or whatever. Or maybe the shelters were full, they didn't have nowhere to go. All right, and that's all due to the fact that they don't have enough money for a roof over their head. The scriptures say, in Sirach, the scriptures say, the chief thing of life for man is basically food, water, and a house to cover their shame. And in this world, if you don't have money, you can't have those things. All right, or you won't have enough of it to really to sustain yourself. All right. And that's messed up, man. And the world, you know, again, shouldn't be like that, man. The world, real deal, shouldn't be like that, man. But again, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he set this world up that is like that, man. And it really shouldn't, again, be like that, man. All right. We are entering into the world without finances, and that's, again, like I said, that's ultimately going to be the kingdom of heaven. All right. The next financial system, if you don't have the charagma, you won't be able to buy and sell or do anything. All right, and it would be a better world, right? Where a world where finances or money or whatever isn't everything would be a better world. All right, and money, and money is the reason why there's so much violence. The main reason why so much violence, crime. All right, why do Jakes sell drugs? They don't sell drugs because it's fun. They ain't risking their freedom to what's so-called freedom to do 20 to 35 years in prison because they like selling drugs. They do it. Why? They do it for money. Why do people in the entertainment industry or whatever push wickedness out there? For money. All right. They do it for money. You know, Jake do it for money. That's why they do it. All right, why? Because if you don't have money in this world, you're a nobody, and really you won't have anything. And again, the world shouldn't be like that, man. Again, that's why so much crime and stuff in the world, cartels and all. They doing that for money. They ain't doing it for, because our people like the Northern Kingdom got these cartels and all that shit. They're doing it because we just love to sell drugs and like to risk our freedom just for the hell of it, just for the rush of it. They're doing it for money. All right. They're doing it for money, to survive or whatever. But that don't make it right, dude. But again, that don't make it right because we did it, or I did it to do what I had to do. That still don't make it right, man, because you're selling drugs or whatever, you're a witch. That still don't make things right, but that's why Jake is doing it. Why Jake steals and things like that, because they lack money. All right, they ain't breaking in people's houses for fun. It's just because they lack money. But again, that still don't make it right, but that's why Jake does it. Because of how this system is set up, where you have to have money to survive. For the economy will no longer be in thrall to the arrangement of equality. It's like predatory finances. Yeah, man. So a world without finances is going to be, where money isn't everything, would be a better world. Because there's nothing wrong with money, because again, in the kingdom we're going to have money, but like the scripture say, for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. This is I lined up here. This is First Timothy chapter 6 verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Like I said, like I mentioned, Jake selling drugs, Jake robbing each other, breaking in their houses, scamming, doing all this shit. Why are they doing it? For money. Because again, Esau set it up in this world where money is everything. All right, and you need money to survive in this world. All right. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through many sorrows. Right. And money is going to be the reason why a lot of Jakes turn their back on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Turn their back on the Most High. All right. And take the Korama and get smoked. All right. Because they love money and they believe that this system that Esau set up, where money is everything, is the only way the world can run. I remember when I first came into the truth, somebody actually said that. Somebody said, when I was going into them about how cash is going to be done away with, and they said there's always got to be some type, which is somewhat true, because again, in the kingdom we're going to have gold and silver. In the kingdom, money. All right, but it won't be everything. It's not going to determine whether or not you starve. It's not going to determine whether or not you freeze to death. All right, or whatever, or you die of thirst. All right, money isn't going to be that determined factor of your life. It's just going to be there, but it won't be everything. And the Most High never set money up for that. But you got this greedy fucking bastard, this so-called white man, that set it up like that. All right. But like I was saying, the money is going to be the reason why a lot of our people take the Quran, the sea hill. All right. Because they were going to want to keep their bank account, keep their lifestyle, because they bought the lie that, money really is everything. Our people have bought that lie. All right, which is really, again, a lie. Now, in this world, it is true, but in all actuality, in truth, that's a lie, man. Money isn't everything, man. The way this system's set up, this isn't how life is supposed to be. And the Most High is about to flip it upside down. All right, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. Right, and pierce themselves through with many sorrows. All right. Jacob go all out trying to get $1, man. Look at these entertainers. All right, and look at them. A lot of them get on drugs bad and commit suicide trying to chase the dollar. The scripture say gold have been the ruin of many. All right, and the scriptures speak about chasing, riches too, running away sleep. Let me grab that real quick. Oh, money is the reason why a lot of people took the jab, because they wanted to keep their job. So it goes completely against, for them chasing money, it makes them go completely against the law, statutes, and commandments and the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, which ain't cool, man. All right, Salaki, 1 second, please. All right. This Sirach, I think it's Sirach chapter 31, verse 1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the cares thereof driveth away sleep. Right, well, sleep is important, but you got Jake saying, chasing the almighty dollar. All right, and so on and so forth, man. Watching cares cause not to let a man slumber, as a sore disease break sleep. the rich have great labor, and in gathering riches together, and when he resteth, he is filled with his delicacies. The poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. Right, and this whole, another thing too, this whole financial system, it ain't fair. Alright? Nobody should be making, just because you can dribble a ball or rap fast, nobody in the world deserves to make $25 million, man. Alright? And then you got people out there, there's places where people are living off of $250 a week. And then there's people out there, because they can dribble a ball or rap fast, they can make 26, or they can fight good, they can make 30 to 50 million dollars. It shouldn't be like that, man. That's ridiculous. You got one family out there that has $500 million. That's ridiculous. They can feed and clothe everybody, but they're not doing anything. But they're the devil. That's what you're supposed to expect for them. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. And people out here suffering, and people make that type of money. The system ain't fair at all. All right, but the system was never set up for us anyway, because, you know, this is the land of our captivity. But, you know, I'm just saying, this whole thing ain't fair, man. That's why Jake should want to get out of here, because it's not fair. Verse 5, he that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall not have enough thereof. Gold have been the ruin of many. Right, gold have been the ruin of many. All right? For the love of money is the root of all evil. We don't even have real gold and silver here. We have paper money. But Jacob died for that, man. Ruin their life for that. And Jake is gonna taste a new ICBM nuclear warhead for the love of money. And their destruction was present. It is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. Right? So, now the scripture said gold have been the ruin of many, man, of our people. How many of our people are in jail for the rest of their life behind money, or a woman, or whatever? How many people are going to took the C-119 knockout punch, all right, for their job, so they can keep their bank account afloat? All right, and a lot of them are in the grave right now, or in the hospital, shriveled up in the ICU bed or whatever. All right, or at home, can barely walk, can barely see, or whatever, just jacked up, man. Why? Because chasing money. All right, so that's why the world to come, the new heaven and the new earth, wherein the will of righteousness, is going to be a better world, man. All right. So with that, matter of fact, let me get one more scripture, Salaki, before I get on the interstate. This Ecclesiastes chapter 7, was it 12? I think it is. Yep. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 12. For wisdom is a defense. Right? The scripture say wisdom now should be the stability of thy time, not your bank account. All right. And money is a defense. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Right. Wisdom is what's going to get you out of the time of Jacob's trouble, not your bank account. All right. That's not going to get you out of the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. So, the world to come is going to be a better world, man. Why? And the main reason why, because the Most High is going to take the so-called white man out of the way, put him in chains where he belongs, and you know, money won't be everything anymore. All right, again, money won't determine whether or not you can eat that day, or how much you can eat that day. Money won't determine whether or not you can, you know, if your air conditioner works, or you know, you got water to take a bath in, or you got water to drink. All right, in the next to come world. All right, money won't determine that anymore. Again, when it comes to the nation of Israel. All right, because money really, at the end of the day, in the kingdom will be really worthless, to be honest. Because we'll be super, you know, we'll be blessed with riches. We'll have a lot of money, but we won't need it. Why? We really won't need money in the kingdom, because the scriptures speak about how the gates are going to be continually open. That the Gentiles should bring in the forces, roughly paraphrasing. All right, the book of Isaiah. It ain't like we're gonna pay them for that. They gonna give it to us. All right. But still, we're gonna have gold and silver still, though. But you know, really, we won't need money. All right, because we'll have all these people enslaved to us, working free labor. tending to our vineyards, tending to our flocks, you know, building our palaces. That's all gonna be on the house, man. We ain't gonna have to pay them for that. Like Esau pay us to do his job. We ain't gonna pay Esau a fuck to get the kingdom, man. He's just gonna get his ass whooped. Right along with the other nations, they're gonna build up our nation, take care of our vineyards, cook our food. Alright? And all that, man, in the kingdom. So a better world is coming, man. A better world where we ain't gotta break our neck trying to pay these fucking bills every day. It's coming, man. This is gonna be a way better world. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying and shalakia for the language, the rude language, but just tired of this place, man. Right now I'm going to work, man. This shit is getting old, man, but we gotta continue on until Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai demolish this place, which that day is coming soon, right around the corner. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Give honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.